Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
An appraisal of the value of something. He set a high valuation on friendship. Assessed price. The valuation of this property is much too high. Act of ascertaining or fixing the value or worth of. An appraisal of the value of something. Act of ascertaining or fixing the value or worth of. Rank in a military organization. An appraisal of the value of something. Standing or position on a scale. A document appraising the value of something, as for insurance or taxation. The classification of someone or something with respect to its worth. An expert estimation of the quality, quantity, and other characteristics of someone or something. The act of judging or assessing a person or situation or event. The classification of someone or something with respect to its worth. An amount determined as payable. The assessment for repairs outraged the club's membership. The market value set on assets. Value measured by what must be given or done or undergone to obtain something. The price of success is hard work. The property of having material worth, often indicated by the amount of money something would bring if sold. He puts a high price on his services. United States operatic soprano, born 1927. The amount of money needed to purchase something. The price of gasoline. A monetary reward for helping to catch a criminal. The cattle thief has a price on his head. Ascertain or learn the price of. Have you priced personal computers lately? Cost of bribing someone. They say that every politician has a price. Determine the price of. The grocer priced his wares high. The high value or worth of something. Her price is far above rubies. The act of damaging something or someone. Any harm or injury resulting from a violation of a legal right. The occurrence of a change for the worse. The amount of money needed to purchase something. How much is the damage? Loss of military equipment. Inflict damage upon. The snow damaged the roof. Suffer or be susceptible to damage. These fine china cups damage easily. Status with respect to the relations between people or groups. On good terms with her in-laws. The amount of money needed to purchase something. He got his new car on excellent terms. Assign a rank or rating to. Assign a grade or rank to, according to one's evaluation. Grade tests. The height of the ground on which something stands. The base of the tower was below grade. A number or letter indicating quality, especially of a student's performance. Grade a milk. A degree of oblaut. A body of students who are taught together. 1/100th of a right angle. A relative position or degree of value in a graded group. Lumber of the highest grade. A position on a scale of intensity or amount or quality. A moderate grade of intelligence. A variety of cattle produced by crossbreeding with a superior breed. Determine the grade of or assign a grade to. Level to the right gradient. The gradient of a slope or road or other surface. The road had a steep grade. Celebrate by some ceremony or observation. The citizens mark the anniversary of the revolution with a march and a parade. Insert punctuation marks into. Establish as the highest level or best performance. Assign a grade or rank to, according to one's evaluation. Mark homework. Remove from a list. A symbol of disgrace or infamy. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain. A visible indication made on a surface. Some previous reader had covered the pages with dozens of marks. A person who is gullible and easy to take advantage of. A number or letter indicating quality, especially of a student's performance. She made good marks in algebra. A perceptible indication of something not immediately apparent, as a visible clue that something has happened. Something that exactly succeeds in achieving its goal. Hit the mark. An indication of damage. Formerly the basic unit of money in Germany. A distinguishing symbol. The owner's mark was on all the sheep. Apostle and companion of St. Peter, assumed to be the author of the second gospel. To accuse or condemn or openly or formally or brand as disgraceful. A marking that consists of lines that cross each other. Make small marks into the surface of. A reference point to shoot at. His arrow hit the mark. The shortest of the four Gospels in the New Testament. Put a check mark on or near or next to. Mark off the units. Be a distinctive feature, attribute, or trait, sometimes in a very positive sense. Attach a tag or label to. Notice or perceive. Mark my words. Mark with a scar. Make underscoring marks. A written or printed symbol, as for punctuation. His answer was just a punctuation mark. Designate as if by a mark. This sign marks the border. Make or leave a mark on. The scouts marked the trail. The impression created by doing something unusual or extraordinary that people notice and remember. It was in London that he made his mark. An appraisal that is too high. Too high a value or price assigned to something. Too low a value or price assigned to something. An evaluation by a rating company of the probability that a particular bond issue will default. The bonds of highest quality are said to have bond ratings of AAA. The evaluation of something in terms of its price. The evaluation of something a second time, or more. A written form of a musical composition. Parts for different instruments appear on separate staves on large pages. He studied the score of the sonata. A resentment strong enough to justify retaliation. Settling a score. A slight surface cut, especially a notch that is made to keep a tally. Gain points in a game. The home team scored many times. Assign a grade or rank to, according to one's evaluation. Score the SAT essays. Grounds. He tried to blame the victim, but his success on that score was doubtful. Induce to have sex. Did you score last night? A number or letter indicating quality, especially of a student's performance. What was your score on your homework? Make small marks into the surface of. Score the clay before firing it. A seduction culminating in sexual intercourse. Calling his seduction of the girl a score was a typical example of male slang. Make underscoring marks. An amount due, as at a restaurant or bar. Add it to my score and I'll settle later. A number that expresses the accomplishment of a team or an individual in a game or contest. The score was 7-0. A set of 20 members. A score were sent out but only one returned. Get a certain number or letter indicating quality or performance. She scored high on the SAT. The act of scoring in a game or sport. The winning score came with less than a minute left to play. The facts about an actual situation. He didn't know the score. Write a musical score for.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.